All right, who do we have? What do we place and what do we play?
Adrian, and we placed first place at locals, and we played live twin Runick Spright.
You have any shout out? This is like your 10th profile already?
Oh god, too many.
In a week?
Voice is going away. Main shout out to Main Phase, my sponsor. Really appreciate everything they're doing. Shout out Top Deck Scrubs. Shout out to all the boys. All of Misunderstood Gaming. I don't want to go through all the names for this one, so they know who they are.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, so 3 Evil Twin Leela.
How many cards is this, by the way?
40, always 40, yeah.
Good.
3 Evil Twin Leela, 2 Kill and 1 Frost. I know some people like max out on these names, but I think the only time the deck bricks is when you like draw too many of them. Which I think was the only like game I lost today, was because I drew too many of them. This card's crazy. Shout out to Gio, having him blinged out. Just one so we don't brick on it. But the reason you run just one is because, let's say you draw like too many names, but you have this, at least this can search an extender. And 3 blue, 2 jet, 1 red, and 1 carrot, and 1 starter. You could run the second starter. I think it's kind of bricky. I mean, I hate drawing the 1 starter already. This just is not the power of the deck. The power of the deck is the Runicks and the Twins. This is just more like a backbone. But I mean, these cards just help you push through hand traps. You kind of just like go Runick first, and then they're usually like Imperm or Ash or Hugin, and then you extend with the Spright cards, and then those get you into the Evil Twin cards. Flex cards, Runick cards. Play the big package. 3 tip, 3 flashing fire, 3 destruction, 3 curses, 3 slumber. This card's insane. Like, I can't understate how insane this one is. Like, them not being able to attack, it just comes up so much, and then protecting yourself from destruction. Like, people just don't know that you can't attack, like, when you target it. And then the last 2, these are the worst ones. These get sided out a lot when you're going second, and so, but you still have to run them. You just want to see Runick cards that just lets you play. For flex cards, 2 Kirikara, the 1 talents, and 3 evenly match. Obviously very similar to Joshua Smith's list. I think he ran these same flex cards, if I remember right. But this is just, you can run 3 Kirikara. I like the 1 talents. I want to make room for the 2nd talents, but there's just no room in this deck unless you cut like the bad Runick cards. But I don't want to do that. Evenly match is really good. Obviously evenly match with like tip, flashing flyer, or curses just destroys most decks. For extra deck, 2 Hugin, Gary. I don't play the level 3, the win in time card. 2 Leelas, 2 Kill. Sorry, they're kind of loud.
Down my head, Jerry.
Just 1 Mudcracker. The second one came up one time. I think it might be worth exploring going into like the second one, but this card is just really good with the Twins. It helps you like get back into your grind game, and also you can just kind of go, if you don't want to like, when you don't open some of the Runick cards and you just have to combo with like Twin and Sprites, sometimes you end on this and just bring it back a blue instead of ending with both, especially because you get locked. And that way it's like a free negate with carrot or red, and then you can like bring, play with your Twins. This just gets you into your Twins, so they're so loud, I'm sorry.
You speak a little loud, it's fine.
You send with blue, like you send the blue twin, and then you overlay for gigantic, special the red twin, and then you like combo that way. IP, this is part of the full combo. Unicorn. This card never came up today, but like I understand why it can in theory. Abomination, I think that card came up a lot. It's really good. Griffin, part of the combo, and then 2 Gigantic. I think 2 Gigantic is correct. I know some people, that's what I didn't play like the time Runick card, but I mean, I think I don't like getting my gigantic ripped, and then I'm trying to push through a board like against cash, and then I don't have gigantic in my extra deck. So I like 2 gigantic, and even the second one came up in a grind game. Unlike Melfi Spright, this deck actually grinds. So you know,
The Runick cards will keep you alive.
Runick cards will keep you alive, and so do the twins. Like the twins are really good at grinding. It's really just the sprites that don't. But I like the second gigantic. For side deck, they're a little bit in different sleeves because I was already like putting stuff in a different deck. But 2 Ash, just sideable into everything. But I didn't want to, like, you can play 3, I just couldn't find room for it. It's a really good card, but sometimes like you draw so many cards in this deck, you don't want to like see multiples. Gamma package, right now I'd probably be playing this in every deck. This card is so crazy right now, just so generic, and the format just so like spread out that it's just good against everything. 2 Nib, this actually came up in the mirror last round, shout out to David. But like I probably shouldn't even have sided it in that mirror, but I didn't know, like I'm still figuring out the siding patterns, and so I sided it in, it came up. I figured like a combination with this and Gamma, Ash, and like a couple other cards is just pretty good. Smashers, I don't main it, but every time you go first you put it in. Called by for when you go first to play around Droll. This package to play around Shifter when you go first against Cash or anybody who's playing Shifter. And then obviously Mannequin Cat. I usually put it in like going first against Cash most times. I'll take out like the gigantic. Yeah. So I'll take out the gigantic and side in the Mannequin Cat because it can bring like carrot or red out from the deck, and carrot, you need carrot like every time in this game because you don't want to like lose to evenly, because that's like the only card you really lose to. So you always want to have carrot on your board. This card, this locals doesn't have a clock. It's like actually ridiculous. So this card never came in. I never knew, like it was just a gut feeling when we were close to time, but it never came out. And then this card, this would probably just be 3 of this. This card is crazy. Like this card's crazy against Branded, crazy against Cash. But yeah, that's the deck. The deck's really good. It was my first time playing it today when undefeated. It's pretty fun. I could probably play it a lot better. Did not play perfect, but I think with a little bit more practice, probably could.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Well, we'll see you later, and again, congratulations on your undefeated first place, brother.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.